Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to factorize a basic quadratic. We have two examples I'm going to go over here and I'm going to teach you how to do them step by step. So question number one, we have x squared plus 6x plus 8, and the first thing we want to do is look at the constant, so that's the number on the far end by itself, and work out which pairs of numbers multiply to make that number. So for example, we have 1 times 8, that equals 8, 2 times 4, 4 times 2, and 8 times 1. So now we cross out the repeated pairs because we have obviously 2 times 4 and then 4 times 2, and then 1 times 8 and 8 times 1. Doesn't matter which order we're timesing that out in, it's more about the two pairs of numbers we're working with, so we can cross out the doubled up pairs. So from here we have 1 and 8, so 1 times 8, and 2 and 4, so 2 times 4, and we need to work out which one of them add up to this middle number. So if you look at the number in front of the x, so we have a 6x, we need to work out which two pairs of numbers add up to a 6. In this case it's obviously going to be 2 and 4 because 2 plus 4 is 6. Now this works because when you times it out, these numbers are going to be multiplied by an x. So 2 will be times an x and 4 will be times an x, and that's why you end up with 6x. And you can check that by actually timesing out the factorization after you factorized it, and you should get back the original equation. All you have to do is times it out if you want to do that. So our final answer is going to be x plus 2 times x plus 4. You take the pairs and then you write them in this form. So we have the x by itself, and then we have the plus, and then we have the 2 and the 4. Now you can also write it as x plus 4 times x plus 2, and sometimes with the more advanced quadratic, so that's why I've called it a basic quadratic factorization video, you can sometimes have another number in front of the x's, or you can also work with plus and minuses as well, but we can do that in another video. But for now, if you have any questions on this video or any requests or anything like that, you can drop them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you there. And that's anything, so if it doesn't make sense or you have any questions, just drop them down below. So question number 2, please feel free to pause the video if you'd like and you can give it a go yourself using the technique. If not, no worries, because I'm going to do it now anyway. So question number 2, x squared plus 7x plus 10. Now we're going to use the same technique as question 1, so we're going to write out all the pairs of the constant. In this case the constant is 10, so that's 1 times 10, 2 times 5, 5 times 2, and 10 times 1. And it's called a constant because it's just a constant number, it doesn't change in the equation, if anyone was wondering that. So we cross out the doubled pairs, we have 1 times 10, or 1 and 10, and 2 times 5, or 2 and 5. Now from here we have to think, okay, which two add to make that 7x, because we have a 7x in the middle. Well, it's obviously going to be 2 and 5, because 2 plus 5 is 7, and we can write that as x plus 2 times x plus 5, or you could also write it as x plus 5 times x plus 2, but I think it makes more sense to write them in numerical order. So I hope that made sense, I hope it was clear. Again, if you have any questions, drop them down below. Best of luck with your maths, and thanks so much for watching the video.